Don Walker, also sometimes known as the Meandering Grandpa. At least that's what I call myself on my YouTube channel. But today, coming to you from a little island called Colon that's in Panama. It sits on the archipelago of Bocas del Toro, which is on the Caribbean side of the country of Panama. And just wanted to say hello and introduce myself. I do short videos like this. I travel to places that are not generally on the tourist maps. I don't stay in Holiday Inns. I stay in less conventional places like the one I'm at right now. And I appreciate your company if you want to come along on one of my trips. So that's it for now. Welcome to Panama. It's only a short 1 hour or so flight from Panama City. And along the way, you get a great view of the Panama Canal. And before you know it, you're over the Bocas Islands in the Caribbean. And this is where Morgan the Pirate used to hang out. Once you land, the island and the surrounding area is almost a throwback to the 19th century. Very old architecture, Cuban looking, really. There are no high-rise buildings. I think the tallest building in the town here is maybe 3 or 4 stories, and there are only a couple of those. Bocas Town, where I stayed, is the largest city in the islands, and it's only got a population of less than 7,000 people. There are a few restaurants in town, a couple of nightclubs and bars. Generally, it's a pretty peaceful place, though. The activities available here vary from visiting wildlife sanctuaries and mangroves to sailing and swimming on beaches. It's a laid-back lifestyle, about, the way things were, say, 100 years ago in the Caribbean. And of course, there's a town square with an official government building and a playground for the kids as well. So I found myself a peaceful little bed and breakfast on a quiet side of the island called Saigon Bay. I stayed there for 2 weeks. In the mornings, I'd wake up to the sound of roosters crowing and waves lapping underneath the cabana that I rented. And as you look around here, this is the neighborhood where I was staying. It's a mixed bag. But I really loved the bed and breakfast where I stayed. You do want to watch your step as you walk along here. The water's not very deep, but still, I didn't want to fall into it. So anyway, let's take a walk into the B&B here and see what's for breakfast. Good morning.
Good morning, how's it going?
Yeah, so this morning, fresh fruit for breakfast, I believe. In the mornings, I'd go out and take a walk around the neighborhood. It is a third world country, but safe and pleasant, and I really did enjoy the little cabin that I rented over the water. It wasn't a fancy place, but it was pleasant and good enough for me. And my next door neighbor was an old guy, a little bit older than I am, as a matter of fact, and we exchanged pleasantries during the day. I'd see him every so often. And my cabin sat right over the water so that I could hear the waves splashing at night. It was comfortable. It had a living room and a kitchen and a very nice bedroom. It was even air conditioned, although it wasn't hot enough so that I really needed the air conditioning, but it was nice to have. And then out on the deck, there was a cat, and usually a couple of cats, who'd keep me company. And during the day, this is what I would do. Just sit out here and look at the ocean and sometimes hang in the hammock and read a book. Now, of course, I'm an 80-something-year-old man, so reading a book is about as exciting as I wanted it to be. However, for those of you who are more adventurous, there are plenty of water sports, there are boat trips, there are things to explore. There's a lot to do here. But primarily, I just wanted to give you all a quick look at what these islands are all about. And should you ever decide that you want to visit, well, at least you've seen a little bit of it. That's it. I don't want to go on any further. I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what this area is like. So, yeah, at any rate, thank you for joining me, the so-called meandering grandpa, and hope to see you again sometime. Adios.